Hi, welcome to the very first Common Time Tuesday. Welcome to our common time. It's a little dorky, but one of my favorite YouTubers does Tea Time Tuesdays, and I think that's so cute. So I'm doing Common Time Tuesdays as my own little contribution to Tuesday. My name is Grace, and I want to take this time to tell you about myself, my background in music, my background in yoga, maybe some fun facts if I can think of any. So let's jump right in, I guess. I am from Oklahoma originally. Currently I live in the very green and humid North Carolina. I have been singing forever, like most singers and most humans, but I've been training classically for about 6.5 years, since I was 8. That math doesn't add up. It does add up. I've been studying for about 6.5 years, since I was 18 years old, when I got my undergraduate degree, which was in voice performance. I just finished my master's degree in voice performance and pedagogy at UNC, or at the University of North Carolina. I'm pointing as though you know. It's right over there. What else about me and music? I did not know I was going to go to college for music. I didn't really care to go to college at all. If I had to go, I was going to go for English, but music offered scholarship money, so I went with that. Luckily, it worked out really well, and it is something I do enjoy doing. I thought I was going to be a performer of some kind, because that seems to be the path that they kind of push you on when you train classically. And by performer, I guess I mean a solo performer. And that just ended up not being my thing. I do enjoy it. I love giving recitals, but I don't really enjoy the stage work as much. Certainly not as much as my peers. So what I found toward the end of my undergrad degree, and certainly in my master's, is that I'm really passionate about teaching singers. I think that there are a lot of new things that we can bring into voice pedagogy. I am super duper fascinated by anatomy and physiology and how that plays into our instrument as singers, and because we've got this whole body here, and of course it's important for all disciplines, certainly all musical disciplines, but for singing especially, this is our instrument, and it really became apparent to me over the course of my master's that having a really good understanding of how all this stuff works is super important. So I did just finish my master's degree here in pedagogy and performance like a week ago in a virtual format. So that's all my musical educational background. As for yoga, I've been doing yoga since I was a child, because my mother got her certification when I was probably like a preteen to become a yoga teacher, and she opened up her own studio in my hometown, and yeah, I did yoga with my mom, and I didn't do it much while I was a teenager, but when I left for college, I brought it back into my life because it brought back some of that comfort of being at home. Let's see, so I had been doing yoga all through my undergrad, and then between my undergrad and my master's, I went to a young artist program where I met Mark Moliterno, who is, first of all, wonderful, a very, very wonderful person, but also the founder of Yoga Voice, which is a pedagogy that combines classical yoga techniques with modern day bel canto pedagogy, which is super awesome, very wonderful, and you know, I met him there, and then we didn't see each other for maybe a year or a year and a half, and then I met him a second time at, I sang a master class over at Duke, and he was the master instructor. So we were able to reconnect, and I'm currently a little over halfway through with the Yoga Voice teacher certification program, which is also super exciting. I guess that fits into my yoga and my music background, but it's definitely, yoga voice assumes a certain level of knowledge about music, so most of the training is about yoga and about anatomy and philosophy and things like that. So that's all a bunch of background. Now, what am I doing at this point? Well, I teach privately, for one. I teach voice, which has become more challenging, of course. We've definitely, any other teachers listening, we've all lost some students recently just due to the nature of not being able to go to the online format. So I'm doing my best with that, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing this YouTube channel, is because I love to teach and I love to be creative, and it's getting harder to do that nowadays. And this is a great format where I can communicate with you guys and you can communicate with me, and we can just kind of keep this going. Fun facts about me. I may have mentioned, maybe not, I don't remember. I grew up in Oklahoma, a very small town there. I actually grew up on a farm. We used to obviously use the eggs from the hens, but we would also raise a turkey for Thanksgiving. And saying that now, I laugh, because now, since I was in high school, I've been a vegetarian, and just in the past year and a half, making the transition to being vegan. And I think that that experience growing up definitely gave me a different perspective than most other vegetarians and vegans on what it really means to have a meal that way. Anyway, that's like way too much fun fact. What's a different fun fact? I have 3 cats. They are all named after teas: chai, oolong, and chamomile. They frequent any video that I have ever tried to make, so if you go and watch my master's presentation, you will see a lot of oolong and chamomile. Shockingly, no one is here right now bothering me, so that's a little bit, or maybe a lot, about me. I would love to get to know you guys, anybody watching this, even if I already know you maybe. Go ahead and comment down below and let me know a few fun things about you, or what your background is in music and yoga and how you came to this point. If you want to see more videos like this one, go ahead and subscribe now if you haven't already. Like I said, the common time Tuesdays will be just our time to have dialogue. I might do some guided awareness exercises during this time. I might treat it like a vlog. It really depends, and if you guys have any suggestions or things you want to see, feel free to comment or send me a message. Just let me know what kind of content you'd like to see here in our common time. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.